Cybersecurity is playing a major role in this election cycle, but are Utah's elections subject to a cyber attack?
We're here with Sergeant Jeff Plank with the Utah Department of Public Safety to talk about keeping our online information safe. And I mean, you can talk about such a big series of subjects. But we're talking about elections to begin with here. What's the danger?
Well, I don't have any direct knowledge or information about anything.
No big threats that you're aware of?
Not that I'm aware of course. Yeah. I know that the powers that be, those that are responsible for those systems, have probably dedicated a lot of money, time, people to make sure those systems are safe.
Okay, and in looking at some of the stats that you provided us with, 47% of American adults have had their personal information stolen.
That's right.
This is unreal.
Yeah. So I recently read that 1 out of 3 people have had their medical information breached.
Wow.
At least half of these people, 50% of the Americans, have had other personal information breached online. There are stats out there that say that there have been about 780 data breaches last year, resulting in about 29 million records.
There must be a whole lot of people who don't even know then. I mean, if those statistics are true, then people must not even be aware sometimes, right?
That's right. There's a lot of people that don't have any idea that their information has been breached.
How do we change that? How do we find out if that's the case?
Well, you got to be actively involved in your own cybersecurity, for sure.
That's hard.
Yeah, how do we begin? That
You want
sounds
us
like
to
a
do
simple
something.
solution. Yeah, it's just being more aware and tracking everything that we do.
That's right. There's lots of things that we can do. Strong password management is really important. You can freeze your credit history so that no one can take out loans in your name.
What are some of the things that people should, because you talk about passwords, and there are some sites where they have your pay information and stuff like that. That's probably most important. What are the crimes that they should be watching out for? What's happening?
So here in Utah, we see a lot of people who are selling or buying property online. It's a huge...
Property? Oh, you mean like any kind of, not like
cars,
land,
exactly. Yeah, just
things,
objects. Right.
Yeah.
And I would say be careful of that.
Yeah.
If you are going to send anybody any money, make sure you talk to them on the phone. That's probably the biggest thing that you can do. Make sure it's legitimate and you're not feeling like it's really fishy.
Yeah. So some common sense stuff that we just maybe take for granted, but it's just the awareness and making sure that we're following these steps.
That's right. Good passwords, I would say. Again, freeze your credit. You can download things for your computer at home to like a network vulnerability scanner that will check the devices on your internet and make sure that everything is safe and secure.
Keep it all up to date. All
Exactly.
right. Well, Sergeant Jeff Plank, thank you so much for taking some time with us.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Never
Thank
have
you.
enough time. That's great to hear.